Good evening, and welcome to Waiting to Roar TV. We're coming to you live with updates on the hashtag EndBadGovernance nationwide protests in Nigeria, now in their 8th day. Protesters across the country continue to demand an end to bad governance, corruption, and economic hardship. The demonstrations have been largely peaceful, with citizens from all walks of life joining in to call for change. Today, protesters marched through major cities, including Lagos, Abuja, and Kano, waving flags and holding signs that read, "Enough is enough," and "We want change." The protests have gained momentum, with more people joining in every day. The government has responded to the protests, promising to address the concerns of the people. However, protesters say they want action, not just words. The hashtag EndBadGovernance protests continue to gain international attention, with many calling for an end to corruption and bad governance in Nigeria. Stay informed and up to date on the latest developments in Nigeria and beyond. Subscribe to our channel now and hit the notification bell to receive updates on this story and more. Waiting to Roar TV, your trusted source for news and analysis. Subscribe now and join the conversation. Watch this exclusive video from Batabox, showcasing the protests and the voices of the people.
Even though they were given an order to take gas, they are either be loyal to the citizens or remain like cowards, obeying the order of what foreigners. If you shoot at a young girl like me, you're shooting at possible daughter-in-law. If you shoot at a young girl like me, you're shooting at your daughter. If you shoot at a young girl like me, you're shooting at the leader.
If you want to live well, live large in Nigeria. It is either you're a politician or you're a criminal. The hard-working Nigeria cannot afford the basic things of life. I cannot be a criminal. That is why I'm here. I cannot be a criminal. That is why I'm here.
If this protest turned violent, it is the Nigerian police, the Nigerian civil service, it is the army that caused it. Why would they allow themselves to be used by Tinubu? Why? Don't they have sense? Don't they have sense?
Tinubu must be held responsible.
Don't they have sense? We have been peaceful. We've started this protest peacefully. We've not vandalized anything. I've fact-checked everything. We started peacefully yesterday. But look at what they've done to us. Look at what they've done to one of our colleagues. Look at his eye. They've been shooting us without any reason. And we are fighting for them. We are fighting for their future. They cannot. In fact, the expectation is they have to meet our demands. If they don't meet our demand, we'll be on the street from now till. In fact, we're going to even extend it more than the 10 days. We are going to extend it. So they have to meet with that. They have to meet up with their demand. If not, we are going to continue with this protest till forever. We are not retreating.
Any youth of Nigeria, we know they para, no they in line against us.
I swear.
And as you there now, you don't enter the red line. Where we say if government don't take action, we will go take action. Now for Port Harcourt, we take and jelly. The reason is because we follow order. And as we follow order, no means we the mumu. But once we reach the deadline, we know they come out empty-handed again with stick. We will come with tools.
One word for Tinubu.
Man, the man a failure. And he has to resign because of his incompetence. He does not have to stress us anymore. So the only thing he has to do for the peace of Nigeria is to behave reasonably and resign. We don't want him.
In that speech reflected on the reason why we are protesting. There was nothing said about insecurity. There was nothing said about inflation. There was nothing said about unemployment and the cost of living. Nothing said about cost of governance that is incredibly high. So I stand here to say that the president is out of tune of the reasons why we are suffering, of the reasons why we are protesting. And I tell you the truth, we are not ending this protest anytime soon until the government drastically addresses this issue. And of course, they are taking us as a joke, giving us how to protest, giving us where to protest, time to protest and all whatnot. But I tell you, this citizen you are taking for granted will get charged up. And if government do not take care of, I do not know how the result will turn out to be. But let me quickly say again that these things we are saying is not what the president cannot do in record time. This is not what the president cannot do in less than 2 days. What is there in cutting the cost of governance? What is there in enacting policy, in reducing even this fuel price for the minimum time? These are things president can do, and I do it just almost immediately. But waiting for the lives to be lost, waiting for that to be, for the situation to escalate. Man, just to tell you how the government is. How can people spend 21 billion in the house of the vice president? This is former vice president. Come on, that's a joke. In a country where we have over 100 million people who are unemployed and underemployed and unemployable. What are the schools? Nobody. The investment in the schools there are gone. They have gone the drain. What is the budget in the school? What is the budget in security? Look at how these police armed forces are gathered around, and we have insecurity in the north. People are being kidnapped. My own cousin was kidnapped, and we pay 16 million naira for ransom. You can imagine it. And we have security operation around here, protecting nobody. Nobody. The anger in me cannot be contained. It cannot be contained, and the government are better start listening to the people. Look at what is happening in Venezuela. Look at what is happening in Bangladesh. The people you are taking for granted are getting angry as the day is going by. The government had the opportunity to address this issue, and they are not saying anything about it. Let the people not begin to react in a way government will not want. Let the government be one. The spontaneity that this protest needed may not be coming forth, but that does not mean that this protest cannot take a greater height.
Tinubu forced himself to be president of Nigeria. He forced himself to be there. Let the whole world know. Tinubu forced himself. Let the whole world, let the spirit, let the dead wake up from the grave and know what I'm saying. He forced himself. Now he faces it. When you force yourself to anywhere, you will meet iniquity. Do you think Nigeria is happy now? I'm asking you, do you think Nigeria is happy the present time? It's like, what is better than Tinubu? Tinubu should go back to a memory board. Renew hope. What is renew hope? If you renew hope much, I believe on you. I will favor up. You messed me, and now they are slapping me anywhere I go because I vote for APC. Where's the mother? The renew hope, and the masses are not suffering. They're walking in the streets of Nigeria. Do you think Nigeria is happy the present time? It's like, what is better than Tinubu? Tinubu should go back to a memory board. Renew hope. What is renew hope? If you renew hope much, I believe on you. I will favor up. You messed me, and now they are slapping me anywhere I go because I vote for APC.
These are social reports. These are they in court. So in Hausa, lauyi ne da aka turo muku kyauta za su saya muku ko sisi ba za ku biya ba. Duk wanda aka kama wannan abin da aka yi kyauta ne za a yi. Kyauta za a muku aiki. Kun gane? Don su gani ne. Amin.
Jama'a mu dai mun fusata ai abun ba hauka ba cin kai ake ba. Buhun masara ta uwar su 80,000 haka ake rayuwa. Ina za mu sa kanmu? To billahi ladi sai mun kai haka mu ga dinan nan da zai wuce. Haka ake rayuwa. Buhun masara 80,000, litan mai 1,500 sai ka ce cin kai.
Allah sun kore 'yan sanda. Agon.
Kafin ɗan tara bala'i ya bala'i illa lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un.
Kaga fa. Suke ɗaya mawa suka mai yanku.
Inna lillahi wa inna.
It's an organic. Nobody they lead though. Everybody na leader. No, na that one I'm watching the whole situation. Gumi, Igbo, Port Harcourt, everywhere. That's cool.